Hello you guys, it's Dana. Welcome back to Decorate with Dana. So if you've watched a couple of my previous videos, I've talked about my dining room video and that I'm going to be doing that. And so I am bringing you that today. We're just kind of refreshing the space. I have some new items that I want to add in and, just make it nice and summery and neutral. And yeah, just making the space feel nice and cozy. I'm also sharing with you a beautiful new piece of furniture that was sent to me from Homary, and I want to thank Homary for gifting me this beautiful piece of furniture for me to share with you today. So here's a look at Homary's website. It's very easy to navigate and it's broken up into categories depending on what you're looking for, whether it be dining room furniture or living room furniture. So very easy to navigate. And the biggest thing I can say is that this was packaged amazing. They took all the care to make sure that there was not one single scratch or damage to this furniture at all, and the assembly was so easy. So for this particular piece that I got, it is the 55-inch cottage walnut sideboard buffet rattan with 2 doors and 4 drawers. All I had to do was assemble the legs, and it was so easy. It literally took me 10 minutes to install the 4 legs, and this is an absolutely amazing piece of furniture. The rattan details on the doors, and it has a country cottage type of charm. The Nordic design style will fit with any style decor that you have going on in your home. It is crafted with premium ash wood and cane in a beautiful walnut finish. The 4 drawers are on solid wood runners, and the 2 doors with the cane detailing add so much charm to this beautiful piece of furniture. One of my favorite things about Homary is many of their products have a 48-hour dispatch, meaning you can get your products within a week or so, and that's amazing considering it takes a long time to get products these days. Homary was kind enough to give my subscribers a 7% discount off of their already amazing prices using my code DAN7, DAN7. So I am going to have everything linked down in the description box, and I again want to thank Homary for sending me this beautiful piece of furniture. So I'm going to show you now how I've organized it. It's perfect for storage and extra decor. I've got candles in there, and I even actually stored my Christmas ceramic houses because I didn't want to put them in bins down in the basement. So it offers some really great storage and looks so beautiful. So now you can get a look at how I'm going to decorate it. And again, thank you so much to Homary for gifting me this beautiful piece of furniture. I had this mirror from Target, and it blends nicely with the sideboard. And then I'm just layering this pretty landscape art that I did get from Target. This handled vase is from Hobby Lobby. They are killing it with their vases this year. They just have added so many styles that look aged and vintage, and the prices are pretty reasonable. However, I do find that Hobby Lobby has definitely raised their prices, but I do think that they're still a good deal for what you are getting. In this, I'm just adding these greenery stems that I got from at home. I like how kind of loose and whimsical they sit in here. They're not a real tight stem, and you can really just mold them to the shape that you want. So on the other side, I'm just layering a couple of coffee table books with my favorite anthropology candle. And then over by the vase, I'm going to add in this really pretty vintage inspired candlestick that is from Amazon, and this beautiful candle that my daughter picked up for me in Ireland. And it fits perfectly here, and I love the way that this sideboard styling came out. I've had this display cabinet for a couple months now, and I am just adding some super simple decor in here. Again, keeping it kind of summery and simple for the rest of this season, but I think this will be a fun piece to decorate in the fall and Christmas time. If you've been around for a while, you know one of my favorite ways to decorate is to take a simple frame and get some downloadable prints from Etsy and print them out for very inexpensive at Walmart and then put them in these frames. So you do initially pay for the frames if you don't have them, but then you have the frames and the prints themselves are very inexpensive to download and print. So then you have the option to change out your artwork for the seasons or however you want to do it. I found this set of 6 from Etsy, and they are kind of like an Italian Mediterranean inspired landscape prints, and I'm just adding them to these frames, and I'm going to make a gallery wall on this back large wall by my dining room table. So I like to use command strips to hang a lot of my artwork, and then I'm not putting as many holes in the walls. I have never had an issue with command strips. I know some people have, but I've never had an issue with it. So underneath this gallery wall, I'm going to add this antique vintage inspired bench that my husband and I made, and then this is a gathering basket that I found from At Home, and I'm just adding some blackberry stems that I got quite a while ago from Hobby Lobby, and then over this I'm just adding this vintage grain sack and kind of layering it on top of the bench. So moving over to this little bar section that I have in the dining room, here is where I am setting up an espresso bar. So I did remove this from my coffee bar just for the summer and added it here in my dining room and strictly made this my espresso bar. People ask if I got rid of this. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of equipment, this espresso machine. I will never get rid of this. I love it so much. So I'm just adding some syrup bottles and some mugs and a little plant and just keeping it really simple. And again, it's a functional space where you can serve espresso after dinner or just go in here anytime and make yourself an espresso. So I like to keep the dining room table very simple. I wanted it to be a little bit more low profile. Sometimes I do a really big arrangement in the middle and sometimes I keep it a little lower. This time I wanted it to be a little lower. I really wanted to be able to see the gallery wall when you come in through the front door. So I am just taking this table runner that I've had, and then this really pretty pot is from West Elm, and I'm just adding some eucalyptus leaves to this, or stems, and again keeping them kind of branching out to the side and very low profile. So then I have these transferware antique plates. I'm just stacking those next to the pot and then adding this carafe with this wooden top that is from Walmart. And that, my friends, is how the dining room came out. I am so happy with it. I think it turned out so pretty. I think this sideboard from Homary just really made the dining room, and it looks so beautiful in here. So I hope that this video gave you a little bit of dining room decorating inspiration. I want to say for summer, but it's really not just strictly summer. I mean, this can carry you through. You could just add some pretty fall details. But yeah, I just am really happy with the way it turned out. So if you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Instagram at decoratewithdana. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.